This is Nicholas from Maverick Media at MIFB 2016, and we're speaking to Mr. John Taylor, the Managing Director for Asia for Parkside Flexibles, coming with designs and innovations for the packaging industry in ways that we cannot yet imagine. But don't let me steal the thunder. I'll let Mr. Taylor describe for our audience a bit about the background of his company.
Yes, Parkside Flexibles has been in operations for about 40 years now, predominantly based in the UK in Leeds. We then decided to branch out into Asia in 2010 and opened a manufacturing facility in Glenmarie.
And what would be the main product proposition or the technology that supports the packaging solutions coming from Parkside Flexibles?
Parkside is now concentrating on flexible printing and specialist lamination of materials. An example is for the fast food packets for crisps, for instance, where we've invested in laser technology and specialist adhesive systems to improve the shelf life of the products.
Fantastic. Now, for the benefit of our audience, who mostly, of course, are lay people, what would be the main takeaway for them in terms of visualizing what it means to have innovative or flexible packaging solutions?
I think the main driver is security of the food, first of all, to make sure that the sealing capabilities are there. And the second driver is convenience of use. So traditionally, packets have to have special notches cut into them, or they're very difficult to open.
I see.
So we've really invested in the technology to make that process more simple.
I see. These are the high value terms for which these solutions are well known for. But in terms of the actual demonstration or something on the table that you can show to our audience as to how this innovation is translated into the actual prototype.
Okay. So an example would be the lattice pack here, which is a traditional snack pack of potato crisps. Traditionally, you would have to open them at the top and use some pressure. Now we've invested in a laser system which can cut anywhere in the packet and any design, so that the consumer can actually just peel open the packet, and then after taking some of the product can then just reseal the packet for later consumption.
And that's why we call it a peel and share bag, yes?
Correct.
And now, for the benefit of our trade visitors over at MIFB 2016, there is this exciting innovation coming from Parkside Flexibles, whereby you can take a conceptualized design for a new packaging and have the prototype ready within 3 days. Now, how does that work?
Principally, we invested last year in the UK in a new design laboratory, Apex Laboratory. So we have all the equipment in the laboratory to replicate the production process of making a mock packet for display. In addition to that, we can manufacture our own plates for printing within 24 hours. So we can take a concept packet from initial design, print, process, label, and get it out to the customer within 72 hours.
Fantastic. This means that for manufacturers and for product packages, they have the flexibility from Parkside Flexibles translating into agility for their product rollouts. Now, in terms of future direction coming from Parkside Flexibles, what other new developments can we expect to see from the company?
Other new developments would be an example of our steam pack, where we have used a laser opening on a microwavable food packet, which at certain temperature and pressures releases the steam. This gives a more crisper product, better taste, but it also alleviates some of the problems that you have of puncturing the packet beforehand, or even trying to tear open the packet when it's hot, which has an obvious risk with the steam escaping.
I see. These are very exciting developments indeed. Now, we are going to, of course, wish Parkside Flexibles all the best here at MIFB 2016 in showcasing their technologies, innovations, and of course, design ideas to all the trade visitors at MIFB 2016 at KLCC.